I get to be the GM of my own Major League Baseball team this season thanks to SoRare. SoRare MLB is a free-to-play fantasy baseball game that uses digital cards, and it is officially licensed by Major League Baseball, so that means you can use your favorite players from your favorite teams. Guys like Shohei Ohtani, Julio Rodriguez, Juan Soto, and a lot more. SoRare managers collect, buy, sell, trade, and compete with officially licensed digital player cards against global opponents to win epic rewards. You own the cards, win or lose. And the best part is there is absolutely no cost to play. So now that I'm the boss, I'm the GM, I gotta build my team of 10 players using a budget of 120 gems. Shohei Ohtani's 20 gems, yeah, that makes sense. He's the best player on the planet. Freeman, Goldschmidt, J-Ram, Machado, 19, 20 gems. Yeah, these guys make sense. Ooh, J-Rod is 19 gems. That's unbelievably tempting. Joey Meneses is 19? Whoa, the Joey Meneses love is real. And seeing some of these guys coming in at 20 gems, it makes me think about this roster. I have 120 gems to build a 10-player roster. 3 starting pitchers, 1 relief pitcher, 2 corner infielders, 2 middle infielders, and 2 outfielders. You can build your team just like I am for absolutely free by clicking the link in the description. It'll take you right to SoRare. Register, make an account, and you can start competing against me right now. So I've done my research. It's now time to build my God Squad. So who's gonna be my #1 pick? I mean, do I go with J-Rod? I love Julio Rodriguez so much. He's an absolute stud. But I gotta say, the outfield position, there is a ton of value. I mean, scroll down here, and you start to see some really good guys for 5, 6, 7 gems. So instead, I'm gonna be boring. I'm gonna be a little bit vanilla here, and I'm gonna take the best player on the planet, Shohei Ohtani, #1 overall. I mean, how do you pass up on him? And these picks aren't final until I submit my team. So if I don't like a pick that I do in this draft, I can go ahead and change it, which is kind of nice because honestly, I'm a little unsure if I'm gonna stick with all my picks just yet. Ohtani also has the ability to be a pitcher and hitter. There's just simply too much value there. And while I do have to pick if it's hitting or pitching for that week, I'm gonna feel good about that. Based on the scoring, it looks like hitting is gonna be a lot more favorable to your team. So I'm definitely going to focus the majority of my gems on getting good hitters rather than getting good pitchers, especially because I think there are some really good under the radar guys that you can get on the pitching side. Let's go ahead and grab a couple here. One guy that I instantly love is David Peterson of the New York Mets. I mean, I'm a biased Mets fan, but he's also really good, and he's technically going to be like the #2 starter in the rotation, so he's going to make starts this week. We're grabbing David Peterson for only 8 gems. Dustin May at 5 gems also has the ability to be one of the best pitchers in Major League Baseball this year. His stuff is disgusting. I'm 100% grabbing him. I know he's a little risky because of injury history, but Dustin May for 5 gems gives me the ability to spend a lot more on my hitters, and I think that's more important. On the pitching side, it values innings pitched and strikeouts in terms of points the most, so I gotta find someone who's got some good K stuff, and maybe this sounds crazy, but I think for right now, I'm gonna rock with Chris Sale. At only 5 gems, it feels like too good of a deal. High risk, high reward. I'm gonna go ahead and close up the pitchers here by getting my reliever. We need someone who's cheap in terms of gems, but gets saves because that's what gets the points. The unfortunate part is that SoRare seems to be on top of it because I am scrolling through here and I'm not finding a lot of dudes towards the bottom who are gonna get save opportunities. And I feel like the guy who's guaranteed the most saves on a good team is gonna be Evan Phillips, so let's go ahead and grab him for 15. I might change that. I don't feel great about spending 15 on a reliever. I see you up there, Julio. I'm considering it because, again, you keep these cards forever, so getting a young stud might be really good for my squad. But when I scrolled down, I found for 5 gems, Masataka Yoshida. The dude broke the record for RBIs in a World Baseball Classic. I have to get him for 5. That's way too good of a deal. I also see Miguel Vargas is really cheap. I know I'm getting like all Dodgers here, but I mean, they're a good team. Miguel Vargas for 8 gems. He's going to be playing pretty much every single day for the Dodgers. I gotta get him. I gotta get him. I'm just thinking future. His value just feels too good. Plus, it now allows me to spend 18 gems on the last 3 players. We can get some elite guys in this lineup. Wow, we could get some absolute ball players. And because home runs and stolen bases are important, I actually want to maybe go get J-Ram for 19. Yeah, I'm going to get J-Ram. You just don't find that combination of speed and power and the corner infield position spots. So we're definitely picking J-Ram, which leaves us with 35 gems for 2 players. Call me crazy, but I love Wander Franco, and at 16 gems, I gotta buy him up. I'm just such a big Wander guy. If he's healthy, he's gonna be a stud. Which leaves us with 19 gems to perfectly get the guy we wanted, #1 overall at the start. I wanted Julio Rodriguez. We get Julio Rodriguez to round up this team. And the way that scoring works, again, I'll show you the official numbers later. I really like the way that this team's built out. Power, speed, strikeouts, and innings pitched. How do you guys like my team? You think it looks good? Let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. So now that I have my team, I'm going to go ahead and press play, and it's going to give me all the upcoming competitions that I can participate in. Right now, there's a prospect and common all-star competition going on that have a scarcity of common, which is all the cards that I'm playing with, and you can play with too for absolutely free. I'm going to go ahead and enter common all-star because when you click it and look at the prize pool, first place, granted, I don't know if I'm going to get first, but you you get a limited card. You also just get limited cards for even participating as long as you do pretty well. So now it's time to pick my 7 players that I'm going to put into my squad for this upcoming week. We got some tough choices to make. If you click on the little eye on these players, it will tell you about their performance and who's coming up for them this week. So like I see Shohei Ohtani's pitching against the Oakland A's. It's one of the worst teams in baseball. Probably got to start him on the mound. So right now I'm leaning towards Shohei Ohtani going up against the Oakland A's as my starting pitcher. My reliever is obviously going to be Evan Phillips. I have no other choice. Corner infielder has to be J-Ram because again, he's my only choice and he's pretty good. At middle infield, I love Miguel Vargas. I want to see a little bit more, so let's put Wander Franco. Outfield, definitely going J-Rod, absolute stud. We have an extra spot as well. We're going to go with Miguel Vargas just because he's playing 4 games this week. And then we have a flex position where we can add anybody. I assume we want to add hitters if they're going to play more, but based on this average score, I mean, Dustin May seems to be a pretty good pick. Granted, Masataka Yoshida hasn't played. I'm a Mets fan. I'm going with my boy David Peterson. Let's put him in there as our flex. He has 14 points on average. That's pretty good. I mean, J-Rod averaged like 9, it seems like. Let me take the risk with David Peterson. So I'm going to go ahead and press submit, which means I'm automatically entered into the Common All-Star because that's what I registered for. So if you want to compete against me, again, link is in the description. Go ahead and make your team and register for the Common All-Star. And as you can see for game week 1, it starts in 2 days, 11 hours, 47 minutes at the time of recording. So you need to get in your team quick so you don't miss out. Also, make sure you send me your teams. Like, show me the teams you're building on So Rare. Let me see your collection. You can send me screenshots of your team on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you got. Just send them to me. Let's build a little So Rare community over here. And again, So Rare is completely free to play. And based on your players' performances, you can win more rewards that get you more cards that are more rare or more scarce, which can then earn you more points to earn more cards again. Besides winning rewards from playing the game, you can go out and purchase cards for yourself as well. Again, this game's totally free. You don't have to buy anything, but I think it's worth noting that there is a card market. There are new cards that So Rare is minting every single day that they're listing up for themselves, as well as there are cards being listed from other managers playing So Rare that you can buy from them. After common cards, there are 4 tiers that you need to know about. We have the gold limited tier, which is out of 5,000. The rare tier is red. These cards are numbered out of 1,000. Plus, based on the rarity and scarcity of these cards, you do get bigger bonuses. Like if you hover over the 15% on Jeremy Pena, you get a 5% bonus because it's the current season card, as well as a 10% rarity bonus, which helps you gain more points in competitions. And having these rarer, more scarce cards allows you to enter different competitions of different rarities. Next up, we have the super rare tier, and these blue cards are out of 100. Not a lot of them. Andres Gimenez right here looking pretty good, gets a 25% boost. And then last but certainly not least, we have the unique cards. These are the holy grail. They are 1 of 1. Only one of these cards exists. That's why they're called unique. Brusdar Graterol's up. He has a 45% bonus right now. And based on how they perform during the season, these prices can rise or fall. So definitely be careful. And again, this is completely free to play, not necessary to purchase or spend any money whatsoever. If you notice under my Julio Rodriguez card as well, there's a level 0 of 20. That's because while you play with these cards based on their performance, they gain XP. The more XP they gain, the higher level they get, the more bonuses you get that go towards this percent bonus, which is currently at 5% right now for my Julio Rodriguez. But when he gets to level 20, I'll get up to 10% in XP bonus towards my card of his. So the more you play with them, the more XP you get, the more points they earn you. One thing for sure that I'm going to utilize too is the training feature. If you have leftover cards or cards that can't go into any competitions or games, go to the training feature, hit register, and you can fill out these spots with your extra cards so that they can continue to gain XP even though they're not in any main games. So I'm going to add Dustin May. I'm going to go ahead and add some of my outfielders like Masataka Yoshida. We also still have a flex guy that can be available with Chris Sale. We add him so that we can get that XP points towards those cards. And briefly, I am going to mention the scoring. I did talk about it a little bit earlier just so you guys can figure out exactly what is most valuable in this system of fantasy baseball. Home runs are obviously king. Love that. Chicks dig the long ball. Stolen bases are also low-key half as much as a home run. So you get a guy who has power and speed, he's probably going to be pretty valuable, hence the J-Rod pick. On the pitching side, I talked about how innings pitched and strikeouts are super important, but if you can get a guy who's going to get you consistent saves, 10 points every single time, that could be really valuable to your team. So again, you can play So Rare completely for free by clicking the link in the description, building your team, send me your team, compete against me. I'm going to be playing on So Rare all year long. They're going to be a partner on this channel, so I want you guys to get familiar with them. I think this is a really cool, innovative, and fun way to play fantasy baseball. Obviously, I'm a huge baseball nerd, so I absolutely love this. It's card collecting plus fantasy baseball. This is like a dream for me. And if you guys like what you see here, again, link is in the description. It really just helps support the channel, as well as let me know in the comment section below, and by leaving leaving a like. Tell me what you think about So Rare if you're trying it out for yourself. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really do appreciate you. Again, send me your teams on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, at GiraffeNeckMarc. And that's where I'll wrap it up. You guys know the drill from here on out. YouTube recommends you watch this video. This is my most recent upload. Click through those if you have not yet seen them. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the season predictions. Bye.